Prince William and Catherine's royal parenting tips. Some might surprise you. Prince William and Kate may be royal, but they are raising their children just like any other parents. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have their hands full with Prince George V, Princess Charlotte III, and baby Prince Louis, who was born in April 2018. Let's take a look at the couple's parenting style. 1. Date night is important. William and Kate are rarely apart from their children, especially the Duchess, who took her longest maternity leave with Louis for 6 months until autumn 2018. But factoring in some alone time is also very important. The Cambridges went on their first holiday as a family of 5 in summer 2018, visiting the private island of Mystique. And during their fun-filled stay, William and Kate managed to take a night off parenting duty and attend a gold-themed party. The Splash of Gold Bash was held at Basil's Bar. Fellow revelers revealed to Hello magazine that William and Kate attended on the early side and looked to be having a great time. Sources said they dressed island chic, with Prince William sporting a Pink House Mystique shirt to support the local brand. They were there for the cocktails segment and kept it rather classy, the source said. 2. Join the Scouts. During a visit to the Scouts headquarters in Gilwell Park, Essex, Kate revealed that she would like her children to join the organization. The mother of 3 learned about a new pilot scheme to bring scouting to younger children, and after the engagement, teenage scout Tazeen Pato revealed she was interested in the early years and how you learn things in scouting that you don't learn in school and elsewhere. And how she wants her children to grow up in the scouting movement, not just in school, because she tries doing things at home, but there's only so much you can do and you need to build relationships with other people. Asked if Prince George had joined the Scouts, Tazeen added, "He hasn't yet, but she said she'd love him to." 3. It's okay to ask for help. They are more privileged than most families, but even royals need help. When George was around 6 months old, Prince William and Kate hired a nanny, Maria Teresa Churian Barallo, to help them at home. Maria has since stayed on and has cared for Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, often taking the children to school and going on outings to the park. William and Kate have also found tremendous support in their parents, especially the Duchess' mum Carol Middleton. When the couple first had George, they spent 6 weeks at the Middleton's family home in Berkshire, where Carol showed her daughter the ropes. 4. Hugs are important. Kate has spoken out about the importance of affection, and how hugs are very important, after she was greeted by one fan, Janet Emery, during an engagement at Basildon Sporting Centre. Janet went over to hug the Duchess as she came to greet her, and as Kate embraced her, she told her, "Hugs are very important. That's what I tell my children." 5. Children should spend a lot of time with their cousins. Prince George and Princess Charlotte are often reunited with their cousins Savannah and Isla Phillips. After trooping the colour, the young royals were seen playing with each other at the Maserati Royal Charity Polo Trophy. Savannah, the 7-year-old daughter of Peter and Autumn Phillips, was seen keeping a watchful eye over little Charlotte. 6. Screen time is allowed. Yes, even royals use the iPad to entertain the kids and keep them quiet on long flights. Prince William told Radio 1 that the family watches a lot of children's programs. George was a huge fan of Peppa Pig, but he's now moved on to Fireman Sam. And George expects Mum and Dad to watch the shows with him. You have to pretend you're really interested in it because George gets very upset if you're not showing due diligence to the characters, William said. 7. Being outdoors is best. In an open letter to support Children's Hospice Week, published in May 2018, Kate revealed how she cherishes simple family moments with her children, such as playing outside together. She wrote, "Spending quality time together is such an important aspect of family life, and for me, as a mother, it is the simple family moments like playing outside together that I cherish." 8. Kate does the arts and crafts, but William tries to take the credit. The Duchess has an undergraduate degree in history of art, so it's no surprise she's passing her love for art on to her kids. Kate does a lot of crafts with her little ones and even gives their creations to a certain special lady. William told Radio 1 that George and Charlotte made handmade gifts for their Gangan, the Queen, for her 91st birthday. But Kate was quick to quip, "Are you taking credit for the arts and crafts?" William, looking quite sheepish, said, "This is putting the marriage on the line." Crafting with kids is definitely messy, but Kate doesn't seem to mind. Along with crafts, she often bakes with George and Charlotte. In August 2016, while in Luton, Kate met teenagers who were making chocolate crispy cakes. She told them, When I try to do this with George at home, chocolate and the golden syrup goes everywhere. George makes so much mess. It's chaos. 9. They want their kids to be cultured. If you visit the Natural History Museum in London, you might run into Kate and the kids. She has taken George on numerous trips to the museum to see all the exhibits. In July 2016, during an official visit to the museum, Kate told a guest, "George loves three-dimensional sculptures. He does come here quite often. But don't worry, he's still a typical kid." George was once more interested in the pigeons outside the museum than all the amazing artwork inside. 10. Kensington Palace is an open place. The British royals are known for their stiff upper lip and keep calm and carry-on attitude. But William, Kate and Prince Harry are trying to change that with their Heads Together campaign, which encourages people to talk about their mental health. Their OK to Say campaign is in full effect at the palace, too. Catherine and I are clear that we want both George and Charlotte to grow up feeling able to talk about their emotions and feelings, Prince William told Calm magazine. 11. The internet is their mummy's friend. Who hasn't turned to an online forum to unload their worries? Should she be walking yet? Why won't he sleep at night? Kate is no different. She has reportedly used a pseudonym to post questions on sites like Mumsnet and Babycenter on issues she and William differ on, like cartoons before bed. 12. You'll see them at the school gates. Kate wants George and Charlotte to have a normal school experience, like she did, and that means she does the school run as much as possible. George started nursery school in 2016, and both Mum and Dad do drop-offs and pick-ups when they aren't working. Princess Charlotte started nursery in January 2018, and Mum Kate was there to snap some photos of her newest little student, who is attending Wilcox Nursery School in London. 13. Bring on the activities. The royal couple are quite active. They sail, they play football, they ski, and they're passing that love of fitness on to their kids. If you are walking in the gardens near Kensington Palace, you may spot George racing around on his scooter, with the helmet on, of course. He goes super fast on it. It's hard to keep up with him, Kate said. George also enjoys fencing, now that's a princely activity, and football. William admitted that Charlotte is the more skilled footballer. George is sort of getting into it as slowly, but Charlotte is showing more aptitude, the Proudette explained. Charlotte is also a keen horseback rider, just like her great-grandmother the Queen. 14. Tradition reigns. It's not surprising that William and Kate are quite traditional parents, especially when it comes to dressing their kids. You're not likely to find Charlotte in a patterned romper or George in a graphic t-shirt. Instead, the kids wear very traditional British and Spanish clothing for all public appearances. Kate does this so the kids will still look fashionable when people look at photos 50 years from now. George always wears shorts with knee socks and adorable loafers. The Brits tend to not put their young boys in trousers until they are around 8 years old. Charlotte always looks adorably prim in smock dresses and Mary Janes, with either socks or tights. 15. Some rules are meant to be broken. William and Kate aren't above breaking some rules. For the first few months of George's life, the couple didn't have a royal nanny. Instead, Kate's mum, Carol, helped them adjust to parenthood. And George didn't even spend his first few weeks in a palace or castle. The new family of 3 stayed at Kate's family home in Bucklebury. The most notable tradition Kate and William have broken is sending George to Thomas's Battersea School, where both boys and girls attend. William and Harry both attended Wetherby School, which is an all-boys institution near Kensington Palace. William and Kate are clearly trying to give their kids a very normal upbringing. 16. Wild is good. The whole world is watching how William and Kate are raising their kids, but the Duke and Duchess don't seem concerned about making sure their kids are perfectly behaved at all times. In fact, they welcome their wild personalities. Kate has admitted that Charlotte rules the roost at the home and hilariously told guests at Buckingham Palace that she didn't bring Charlotte because she would be running riot. In 2016, William told rugby players that his kids are running around, pushing things, jumping. Please tell me it gets easier. 17. Privacy is key. It's unlikely that William or Kate have social media accounts where they share photos of their children. They are too afraid that the media will get hold of personal photos. The couple are fiercely protective of their kids' privacy, even releasing a letter in August 2015, asking the media to leave the kids alone. They want both children to be free to play in public and semi-public spaces with other children without being photographed, a statement from Kensington Palace read. It's understandable that the couple were upset after paparazzi were seen following George and his nanny, going as far as hiding in cars to get photos of the young prince. Recently, the couple planted 40-foot hedges in front of Kensington Palace so that George and Charlotte can play outside without anyone being able to see them through the gate. At Anmer Hall, the family's country estate, there is a no-fly zone, so helicopters can't take photos of the children. Like all parents, William and Kate enjoy publicly sharing adorable photos of their kids, but they only do it on big occasions like birthdays or christenings. 18. Being messy is good. Just before going on maternity leave, Kate revealed that her children love making pizza. The Duchess was visiting St. Luke's Community Center where she helped prepare food for their upcoming Commonwealth Big Lunch. Speaking to a member, Yolanda from Bolivia, Kate said, "I've done that with George and Charlotte, making pizza dough. They love it because they can get their hands messy." Turning to an interpreter, she continued, "I was just saying how I really enjoy making pizza dough with George and Charlotte because they like getting their hands messy." 19. Charity work is important. The Duchess of Cambridge has said that her charity work has influenced her parenting style. While talking at the Royal Foundation Forum with husband Prince William, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, Kate said, "You can't help but reflect on your own life, and it's definitely had an impact on how I look at how I mother, how we work as a family, and how we hope to bring up our children." 20. The more, the merrier. The Cambridge household is pet-friendly, despite the fact that there are many priceless heirlooms around. Before George was born, William and Kate got their dog, Lupo, an English Cocker Spaniel. He's a beloved member of the family and is in many family pictures, including the first official picture of George after his birth and George's third birthday portraits. Charlotte is a big fan of the family's other pet, a hamster named Marvin. She likes to rub her face against the hamster and let his whiskers tickle her.